How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Iain Campbell, and today I am going to be talking about the AxisGo iPhone housing. So for the past 2 to 3 weeks, I've had an AxisGo housing. Now, for those of you who do not know what an AxisGo housing is, it is a housing that you can put around your iPhone and then use it in the ocean. Now, recently I've been shooting with this AxisGo housing, and I would just like to give you guys my thoughts and almost like a mini review on the housing itself and how it works. I have shot photos and videos in the past, and I've used a housing that either houses a DSLR or mirrorless camera, and this is very different to that. With this housing, you get the base housing as it is, and then a bunch of different threads on the top and on the bottom of the housing. Now, this is where you can add all your accessories, as in the trigger, which comes separate, and then the GoPro mounting on the top. I have just used a simple tripod mount with a thread underneath, and then put the GoPro on top of it. AxisGo comes from a company that is very well known in the photography and especially in surf photography, called Aquatech Housing Solutions. Now, Aquatech have decided to make these housings so that people can take their iPhones into the ocean, and it's a really affordable housing for anyone that is looking to get into photography, and at only $200, I feel like it is really cheap and affordable. Now, the accessories that come along with it do have this pistol grip, which is $100. So for an extra $100, you can get pretty much a whole setup for exactly what you want to shoot. There are a couple tricks and a few tips that I must give you guys. When you first get this housing, the water runs off the lens very nicely. But as you progress further and further in your photography, you can start to see that droplets will form. So using your spit or a formula that you can use on the lens would help to reduce the amount of water on the lens or keep that layer of water on. Now, another accessory that you can use is a GoPro mount. Now, this allows you to use a GoPro handle with the same housing. Now, what happens is you screw that GoPro mount onto the bottom of the housing, and then it is used with a pistol grip that you have already, and you can easily hit the back screen to start recording. Another thing that I found really useful was to use an app to take the photos. On the iPhone 11, the burst mode does not work too good. What I have done is downloaded an app called Moment, which allows you to shoot in burst mode. This gives you a whole bunch of features: shooting raw photos, shooting in burst, or shooting JPEGs, as well as allows you to change the settings within the camera. Another cool feature on the housing itself is the clip. Now, the clip allows you to open and close the housing, but what they have done is design a very clever button system that will not let the housing open unless you press the button. So by pressing the button and popping the housing open, you can open it up. While it is closed, there is still a very nice hand grip to use on the housing itself. Now, these small features really help you to use the housing if you don't have the trigger. It allows you to press the back of the screen and use the flexible plastic at the back of the housing to keep pressing buttons and have full functionality of the phone. Now, if you want to get into your photography, and especially your water photography, I don't think there is anything better on the market than this cheap alternative to a full water housing for a DSLR or mirrorless camera. These guys were amazing in the customer services. I had a few slight issues at the beginning using these bumpers on the inside and trying to get the phone to fit completely. It kept popping forward, and what I did was I messaged the guys and I said to them, this is what keeps happening, and within 10 minutes they had replied to me and sending stuff already my way, which I'm really thankful for. In your kit, you get a few extra items. You get this really cool screwdriver type tool that allows you to take any accessories off the housing itself. They also then give you an O-ring removal tool, as well as some AxisGo silicone grease. So if you guys are interested in getting something like this, or just looking at something for your iPhone to use in the water, I don't think there is a better product on the market at the moment. These are affordable, they're relatively cheap for what they are, and anyone that is looking to get into the water and shoot photos and videos, this is your answer. Lastly, I just want to show you guys a few sample videos as well as a few sample photos that I've shot in the past 3 weeks that really turned out amazing, and I'm super stoked with what I'm getting. So that's it from me, guys. This is the AxisGo housing, and you can find all the links to these housings in my description below. And I hope you guys have learned something new about this really cool and inexpensive product. It is getting me back into photography, and especially water photography, which I'm really stoked about, and I've been out of it for a long time. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and drop me a comment down below what else you want to know about these housings. Hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell if you want to get notified about these videos first. We'll see you guys in the next video.